Hi Scorpio, second video for 2020. Since I'm in my parents' home, this is kind of like the setting for now, because in my room there's not much lighting and we would be on the bed. I don't know what's going on with my hair. So sorry for the setting. I'm gonna do a first part of the video where I'll be showing you the cards and talking to you, and then I'm gonna show you the spread. I'm gonna lower the phone and everything. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars, and what's up in this new year? Many things. I understand why people love you guys now, especially Scorpio men, because you are thoughtful. Page of Swords, first card out. You're thoughtful. You pay attention and do those small little things, which are not little things, but you know, it's nice for someone to know that you like something or that they shouldn't do something, and they, you know, consider you like that. They go out of their way, or they put a certain effort, you know, in doing something for you that it's totally unasked for, just out of their heart. You know, that's your way of making someone feel appreciated. You know, you're not the type to talk much or to be gushy about feelings at all. That's why I think immature people take your love for granted, because you guys don't feel too much need to talk much, to gush much. Even though sometimes, you know, people, you know, want to. The Libra card, Justice, people want you to explain yourself, you know, they want you to do the nice thing, right? You're more about, hey, do you want me to say those words, or do you want me to show you? Justice, right? That I know what you like, and I know that if I do this thing, you appreciate it, or that I'm taking more of my load so that you don't feel bad, or I'm listening to you every time you talk, or I want to talk to you about my stuff every now and then. You know, you do these small little things which are very, very important. They're very, very important. It's like your small way of communicating to someone that you're being friendly towards them, and that you care, and that you noticed something, and that you know them, and that you're trying, you know, it's something that I see when you guys do it, and it's very, very nice. It touches my heart deeply when you do that, because it's not uncommon for people to pay so much. It's not common, sorry, for people to pay that much attention to someone else. Four of Wands. Home and family. Probably you connecting to more of that part of you. Seven of Cups. I love how I'm not even picking the cards out. I'm just over here, you know, cards speaking for themselves. Yeah. 10 of Wands. You're missing someone. Yeah, you're missing someone. 6 of Cups, probably, you know. Oh, look who's there. 7 of Wands. Scorpio, you guys, the Death card. Nice. Nice. That's your behavior. That's your behavior. Like, come on. Like, I don't understand what people want from you. Like, this is you. I don't understand why people want you to be gushy all over them And I understand your frustration, because I'm a Scorpio rising and I'm not the gushiest person out there. I do those small things. I protect you, I defend you. I'm all up, like, the feeling is really deep. I understand that. I have so many planets in the 8th house. So some things I understand. Not all of them, okay? But some things I do understand. And I understand your frustration, you know, because, like, I don't understand how people expect this sort of energy. Do people see this? This is you. Like, this is a warrior dressed in black with a skull head on a white horse that is marching on everybody. Like, I don't understand how people expect this kind of person to be all gushy and don't appreciate all the things that you do for them. And then you wanna have this now combative energy because you're margin, and it really gets to you at some point, you know, when people don't appreciate how much love you give them and how much you know them and how all the little things that you do and how you give them space. That's the most thing. Like, you guys know everything. Scorpio placements, all of them. It doesn't have to be, you know, like your sun sign or anything. You might be like, I don't know, a Gemini with like 10 things in Scorpio, or conjunctions in the 8th house. Doesn't mean anything, okay? But Scorpionic people have this thing that they know everything about you. They do those things, but they give you space, you know? Your way of approaching other people is very conscious when you're evolved, okay? And when you're secure within yourself. It's very conscious of other people's boundaries. You don't get into people's lives and push them, you know, and knock them the way you want them to be. You know, and you watch and you try to, and that's part of your, you know, also the manipulative characteristics that you guys have, and that everybody, you know, seems to blame you for, that you have this capacity of observing people. Devil and the Sun card. If you were dealing with a Cancer, or Cancerian placement, so many things came out about them. Or this is you coming out with your attachment and your obsession towards someone. Because at the end of it all, there's the 2 of Cups here, the 6 of Cups was there, and you guys seem to be at the top of it all. Yeah, I understand why when you feel the love, 6 of Cups, why you then become defensive or shield yourself or pretend like you don't have those feelings and stuff. But you care a lot. You care. You do what people, and it comes natural to you to do what people always want to be done to them. You know, like somebody who pays attention to them, somebody who knows how to approach them, somebody who knows what to give them, what they like, not to be invaded and all these things. You do all these things, and then I understand why you get so frustrated when people don't understand that about you. They want to come at you for all sorts of things. Some of them might be true, okay, but to me, and I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe I appreciate that more than anything, you know, somebody who acknowledges me and me as an individual, right, instead of, you know. So I don't understand what people want from you. Like, everybody wants to be acknowledged and noticed as a person, and what they like, what they don't like, and all these things. So I don't understand really, and you don't understand also really what people want, right? Let's talk about this Libra here and how they are confusing you. And let's talk about your emotions here about missing home. And how much you're realizing that the solo road, especially if you're single, could be how the solo road is not your, even though you know how to be alone and maybe you've suffered a lot, the solo road hasn't always been the right answer or the one that you want to keep on here, because it's hard. It's hard. It's becoming hard on you, and you're starting to wonder if bullshit is the only thing that you'll always be dealing with. Like, when am I going to find that safe place? Right? Let's see this. Hey, here we are with your cards. As usual, I'm moving around. So here we are. Page of Swords, the Justice card, Four of Wands. Let's talk about these three cards here, right? Okay. So if you're dealing with a Libra, things seem to be going really well. You're actually watching them a lot, and I think you are discovering things about them or their personality that you are appreciating. You're like, wow, this person is actually better than I thought they were. Thank you. So, and you're seeing them as someone being very powerful, or you've realized how much they have matured, because, you know, they're in their element, you know. Four of Wands, if this is about you, you're wondering, you know, yeah, everything has gone well. I've signed deals and contracts. Yes, I am looking around and I'm starting to realize how important it is to take care of myself and take care of my emotions and not deal with people that mess up my karma and come back with all sorts of bullshit. That's why things have been going well, right? But where is my partner? Where is my home? Where is my safe place? Because it's good to be here, you know. It's good to be in this state of emotional contentment, but it's starting to get a little bit lonely. 10 of Wands, and you're realizing, and it's like this lack of unity and this, you know, forced loneliness. I don't want to say that it's hard on you, because you guys love your own alone time. I'm saying that it is, you're being forced to realize what you want and what you don't want in a relationship or in a couplehood. You're forced to realize what you truly are striving for. You're forced to realize what you've been doing all these years and how you've been allocating your energies. You're forced to realize the mistakes that you did, and you're forced to realize, to think about what you truly want and why you have been engaging in the bullshit. Good. So let's go around one more time. Good. Let's see. You're forced to ask yourself some questions. Forced to ask yourself some questions. 3 of Cups. Maybe some regret of the time that you've wasted on other things that have consumed you. Oops. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, Tower. If you're dealing with an earth sign or a fuckboy, everything came out about them. And if they're not doing anything to repair the situation, I don't think they can even. Even if they did something, they cannot repair the situation. I suggest you just let them go, because clearly this person is not worth it. Because you're here, right? This is you. This is your resting state. And yeah, you may be confused about, still confused, I think jaded. I'm feeling more jaded about how disappointing and disgusting and useless someone proved themselves to be. You're like, wow, is this who you are? Ew, you know? Because when that happens, especially with you guys, you start feeling ashamed of having associated yourself with someone so pathetic. Yeah. Then the truths that come out from your hard work and your solo exiled, thing that you're doing right now, because you're forcing yourself to understand why is it important to you for you to have someone, and why have you also engaged in this nonsense with many people or with other figures, other scenes, and how has that affected you? Yeah, you're in a position of power here, even though it's just a Page of Swords. It's like you have this very rational approach to this past situation, because I think this is past, and you're like, why was I there? How did it affect me? And why did I think that I wanted to be there? What was it about me that pushed me into that situation and wanted me to stay there? And how can I do better now? You're really really empowered from it, and you're reflecting on what it meant for you and how you can substitute, the solo partying life, or, whatever sexual taboo thing you're doing, have done, or the third party situation, or being, attracted to somebody who has a partner, or you being the one with a partner being attracted to somebody, so many other things. Okay, this is just generally bullshit. And you're really understanding what it is about you that is pushing yourself in this situation, and you're then realizing that you want more and more of a companionship now, or it could also just be friendships, party scene friendships, drugs, alcohol, I don't know, something, right? Or reflecting on even if it's not that extreme, just reflecting on the people that you're surrounding yourself with, and you're realizing that it's a bunch of bullshit, and now you're like, what can I do instead to have this more of collaborative, useful energy that enriches, it's not just fun or sex or attraction, but it's something that really feeds my soul and makes me feel productive and whole and adds value to my life. Because the Four of Pentacles is a card of value. This is the altar, it's the celebration, right? Justice card and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is probably you giving somebody their karma. I suggest, if it's this pathetic person up here with the Page of Pentacles, that you don't waste any time with them. I understand the pain and the anger, but it's already bad for them to be who they are. I'm sorry to be this drastic, but it's already just being this way and carrying themselves this way in the world, even though they think they're winning, and you're like, no, you're not winning, you're stupid, you're not worth it, you're not winning, like what the hell, right? No, let them think what they want. At the end of the day, this is all that they are, and their loneliness and their lack of real friends and their incapacity of choosing between multiple options of what's good and right and discerning what's wrong or right to do says a lot about their character and their personality and their value and their own self-esteem. Trust me, this energy of like you wanting to bring karma and being annoyed and aggressive, and I suggest you don't waste time on people like this, whoever this is for you in your life. And so many things will come out about the people next to you also. It's like I told you, you're this examining position here of like, So the people also next to you, maybe family, friends, whatever. so many things will come out about these people, and you'll be like, so this is what has been going on this whole time. A bunch of crap, a bunch of manipulation, a bunch of you keeping me under control, a bunch of you bringing a lot of chaos in my life, and keeping me confused and reactive, right? And you realize so many things about the relationships that you have been entertaining, and once you realize that you're too good for it, you move out. You get the hell out of Dodge. You're like, I'm out. I want this. I want something that enriches my soul. People who are collaborative towards me. And it's going to be hard, especially for those of you who have always, have had a hard history of abuse. Because, abuse, death card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is tough. This is sensible. I don't want to get too much into your business, but if you've had histories of abuse or mental, emotional, sexual abuse, whatever it is, it's going to be hard to break away from this mechanism, because it's really programmed within your brain and your subconscious, and you'll be very reactive towards it. People who have tolerated abuse before or being subjected to it, they have a high tolerance for it, and their margin of what's normal and what's abusive is a little bit, I don't want to say off, but a little bit more on the tolerance spectrum. So you have to teach yourself, but come on, you're the death card, right? Transformation. This is like ending. And if you are trying to end this, or trying to survive and keep pushing through and everything, know that this card, when it comes out, is about things will end. There is a reason why you've been in that situation for a long time, but now things are ending and transforming because you are who you are. And a reason why Plutonic people or Scorpionic people, whatever, go through what they go through is to let them have a lot of knowledge about themselves and their own autonomy. Like, you are one of the signs who knows themselves better, because certain situations pushed you to such a limit where you had to find it in you to get out of it, because the external energies were just energies that were trying to defeat you. Trust me, out of the pain and the muck of the people that have been causing chaos and manipulation, and it's going to be terrible. You're gonna feel hurt. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna feel hurt, and then you're gonna get angry because you realize all the bullshit, all the games, all the mind games, all the gaslighting, and how you fell for it multiple times. And how it has kept you down in self-esteem, or also convinced you that it was all your fault. You're gonna get angry. You are gonna get angry. Hey. You're gonna get angry. You want to revenge. You want to get back. You want to fight. Cut everything. Yeah, you want to do that because you feel betrayed. This is you. You feel betrayed. When a Scorpio feels like this, Scorpio people, whatever, and they feel slighted, this is who they become. Moving, calculating, just to wait for the right moment to wield that sword. I understand now this. I understand this now. Don't worry. Best is understanding that first things first is not concentrating and focusing on them. Focus on you. Yeah, focus on you. Temperance. balance within yourself. Understand what's right and wrong. Don't let anybody confuse you. Understand me? Don't let anybody confuse you. Find your center. Because that confusion is what has let you go through this, and let it go so unnoticed in front of your face, you know, right under your nose. Yeah. Don't worry, Ace of Cups. Love. True love. Maybe too many cards. True love in a way that you don't think it's possible, because even though you get away from the situation or you find yourself out of the situation, you know, you have that moment of desperation where like, oh my god, everybody's a piece of shit. Everybody sucks. Like, is this what I have to go through for the rest of my life? Is this all that it is? People, even the closest ones to me, treating me like this? Is this all that I have to face? Is this all that I deserve? No, this is not all that you deserve. And I'm telling you that because I'm also going through something like that, and I'm trying very hard to hope for something better. Okay, good. Didn't like that one. Yeah. Don't get stuck. Especially when it comes to fuckboy situations. Don't let it get to you and make you feel like you are the one who's got the problem, when it's this person here who really ain't shit. Just telling you like that. Trust me. 7 of Wands again, fighting your way through, understanding what's going on. Because the thing about you guys, since you're, you know, have that stinger, if you don't know who to attack, this will go everywhere. Everywhere to anybody. You know, with no discernment. And when you don't understand who you're attacking anymore, you start attacking yourself. So kill yourself. Don't worry. Know that things will push forward. Know that you have the power. Know that whoever, especially this fire sign that has always been jealous of you, know that you are so much more powerful than them. Know that true love, the passionate, you know, love that you like is there. Know that you will recover financially or in your studies. Know that anybody who made you feel small isn't worth your time. Let them go and embrace the new opportunities that come when you leave all sorts of murky situations and people who want to attach themselves to you. You need to rest. You need to separate yourself from people right now because you're too confused, and you're going to risk giving your energy to other people who are going to suck you dry. Leave it. Embrace the journey of going elsewhere and alone. And so many people will have so much to say, but you have something to say back. Like, no, don't even tell me nothing, because I got shit to tell you, and you better shut up, because I'm here. Wow, this was wild, Scorpio. Remember this about yourself, okay? Good. Let me quickly show you your spread. I've been doing this ratchet thing. So many cards. You see this? So many cards. Good. Yes, I put my phone on the computer. Good. That was nice. See you in February.